And welcome to 8801 Cheviot Road, Colerain High School, for tonight's presentation of Colerain Cardinal basketball and Winton Woods basketball as the Lady Cardinals of Colerain host the Lady Warriors of Winton Woods. I am Brandon Wyatt alongside Al Gabriel from WeAreColerain.com, and a contest between two Waycross Community Television schools as the Cardinals host the Warriors.
How you doing, Brandon?
I am all right. We saw earlier the freshmen win a thriller for the Lady Cardinals, and then in overtime, the Lady Warriors win their game. So it's the rubber match tonight as the varsity sets for play.
If the varsity game is nearly as exciting as the first two games, then we are in for quite a treat on this broadcast. Before we have the national anthem, I want to run down the starting lineups tonight for the Winton Woods Warriors. Winton Woods comes in at 10-5, and they are coached by Calvin Johnson. At guard, a 5'5 senior, number 2, Dominic Harper. At forward, a 5'10 junior, number 11, Makai White. And we will now pause for the national anthem.
The national anthem will get set after the starting lineups are announced for each team.
All right. At
we'll
guard,
get back to the Winton Woods starting lineup now.
At guard, a 6'1 junior, Tyra James. At another guard, Winton Woods deploying a 3-guard look, a 5'8 sophomore, number 33, Takaya Evans. And at center, a 6'1 junior, the player that Coach Wallace before the game called an absolute beast, Amani Partlow.
The junior inside is really a dominant player for the Winton Woods Warriors. She was a big role for the Winton Woods Warriors as these teams met last year in the playoffs. The Cardinals coming out victorious. Your starting lineups for the Colerain Cardinals: at guard, the freshman Jada Love, taking over that role for Rachel Williams, still out injured. At forward, number 20, Jalen Latimer. At the other guard position, playing that 3-wing position, Kaylee Allen. Also in the wing, 25, Aaron Shear. And down low inside center, number 35, Sierra Phillips.
Yeah, Winton Woods tonight presents quite a challenge here for the Colerain Cardinals. We are almost into February now, and the journey that we talked about at the beginning of the year for the Lady Cardinals to get better as the year went on. The freshmen are no longer freshmen. They're halfway through their academic year. They're into their third quarter. You can't rely on any excuse anymore of being young. They've been in a lot of tough games within the GMC conference, but tonight Winton Woods is going to test them. They have size and they have experience, and they're well coached.
And a little bit of a grudge, as we mentioned earlier. The last time these two teams met was the Colerain Cardinals ending the season for the Winton Woods Warriors in the playoffs.
And you and I talked about it in the pregame. Winton Woods is without a conference right now, and that's unfortunate because I can think of a lot of conferences that could really benefit from having the athletic programs that Winton Woods brings to the table. But more importantly, that the 5 losses that Winton Woods has this year,
Winton Woods 10-5 coming in this game.
And all 5 of those losses are to premier teams in this city or in the state of Ohio.
They've lost the top 2 of the two of the top teams in the city in Mount Notre Dame and Mason. Mason, #1 team in the city. They've lost to the #1 team in Dayton, arguably the #1 team in the state, Henry and Fairmont. And there are 2 other losses to 2 out-of-state powerhouses. So the Winton Woods Warriors, very strong team, is in a challenge to the Lady Cardinals.
Not only are they an experienced group, but they have been battle-tested this season with that group. The key for Colerain tonight is going to be rebounding. And rebounding for Colerain and staying out of foul trouble. Coach Wallace probably doesn't want to envision a scenario where Aaron Shear or Jalen Latimer pick up 2 quick fouls early in the basketball game, which has happened this year. And it kind of forces Colerain to do some things that I don't think they want to do necessarily by having to play a little bit smaller. And this is not a team in Winton Woods that they want to play smaller
And
against.
for the Winton Woods Warriors, you do the exact opposite. You want to start this game strong with Amani Partlow down low, get the Cardinals in foul trouble because they're not very deep at really any position other than the wings. And it'll be a look for the Warriors to go to Amani Partlow early and often. So set, it'll be Phillips, the freshman, jumping against Partlow, the junior. The ball is up, and we are underway here from Colerain High School as the Cardinals with the opening possession.
And Winton Woods comes out in man-to-man.
Kaylee Allen kick to Love, swing to Shear.
Screen it.
Allen off the Latimer screen.
Swing it. Screen it.
It'll be interesting to see who steps up tonight to help.
Shear pull-up jumper not there.
Kaylee Allen in the scoring department.
Rebound, Dominique Harper. And the Winton Woods Warriors will have their first possession of the ballgame.
And Colerain is extended into a man-to-man. A little curious for Coach Wallace to come out in this, but as well as their zone worked against Oak Hills on Saturday.
Phillips giving a lot of room to the outside to Partlow.
Nice.
Looked like Harper got fouled there by
Yes,
Love,
it
no
did.
call.
Harper did a good job of beating her man off the bounce and getting to the glass, and I thought she got bumped from behind, but no call and Cardinal possession.
Double screen.
But both teams come up empty in their opening possessions.
And that bounce and how quickly she got to the rim is why I was a little surprised to see Coach Wallace come out man-to-man.
Knocked away, out of bounds. Cardinals remain with the ball. Evans with a knock away for the Warriors. Allen thought about the 3, goes up over top, knocked away by Partlow. Will be inbounds underneath for the Colerain Cardinals.
It was a good look by Allen. Unfortunately, Shear and Phillips were spaced too closely together, and one Winton Woods defender in between them.
Inbound play to Sierra Phillips. 2 points high off the glass, and the Cardinals strike first.
And Colerain will pick up a man-to-man.
Once again, Phillips giving Partlow all sorts of space on the perimeter. James to the hole. Shot partially tipped. She gets her own rebound. Knocked by Shear away. Aaron Shear with a big block. Jalen Latimer with the rebound. Cardinals quickly up ahead, trying to catch the defense before it sets. Kaylee Allen blocked by Tyra James. James going the other way quickly. She's got all the way to the hole. She can't finish. Gets her own rebound again. Shear knocks it away again. Back-to-back possessions. Tyra James goes to the hole. Can't finish. Gets her own rebound. And the ball is stolen by Aaron Shear.
That was a little bit faster pace action than what we've become accustomed to.
So as we get it, Tyra James. Coming from the Oak Hills games we did earlier for the Colerain Cardinals, where the score was in the 20s.
I would like to see, I'm not sure if that ball went out on Colerain or not, but they give it to Colerain.
We're going to foul underneath a legal screen or a pushing violation by Sarah Phillips down low. And that is not a good foul for the Colerain Cardinals for Phillips to pick up the ball or pick up that foul away from the ball.
Away from the ball and about 20 feet away from the basket. Not what Coach Wallace wants to see, I'm sure.
White. James. Winton still looking for the points. The basket. Jada Love knocked away from James.
And they're going to get a push foul.
Number 32, Tyra James with the foul. A little frustration there probably from James, who had it knocked away. The freshman Love with the quick hands and the steal. Shear. To Phillips. Probably not where the Cardinals want the ball with Phillips.
Yeah. Let's watch that moving screen as she dives towards the
Sheer
basket.
kick to Love, just inside the three-point line, rolls out, but Phillips with the rebound. Can't finish on the putback, gets it in again. She can't finish. And a foul on Seattle. No.
I believe they're going to get Latimer for that one.
Yeah, we'll get Latimer, so good for Phillips, not picking up the second.
But the two players we talked about that could not get in foul trouble have each picked up Colerain's first 2 fouls in this quarter.
So we talked about Amani Partlow being strong for the Warriors, but it's the freshman Phillips with some big rebounds early. But as we say that, Partlow gets an easy 2 first for the Winton Warriors.
I wasn't trying to jinx it. I didn't say anything. Nice look down low and a really, really nice drop step to the basket. And that's going to be a turnover.
Harper knocks it away. Ooh. Evans with it. She loses it. I don't think Sheer Woods wanted to travel, but I don't think Sheer actually ever had possession.
I don't think she had the ball either. And we're going to get
no sub.
No sub yet, but it looks like Courtney Merritt's getting ready to check back into the basket or check into the basketball game for the
Sheer
first time in a
lost
month.
control, pokes it ahead, and off of the Colerain Cardinals. Turnover for Winton Woods basketball.
And Merritt checks in, and Love takes a seat. And I believe that's
Maria Allen
checking into the game.
Sheer got up a little slowly. Coach Wallace probably wanted to give her a little check there.
I think you're seeing a little bit of that neighborhood rivalry going on here, and girls are all over the place. They're diving on the floors. And
well, we saw in the JV game, neither team was one for effort.
And now Colerain has fallen back into a zone. And this is what I expected them to come out in. And we'll see how Winton Woods chooses to attack it. I think Winton Woods wants to get out and run, and they want to cut, and they want to back screen.
Inside, Partlow give to James. Good look by the interior there.
A little high-low game. Get the ball to the elbow and dump it down.
Courtney Merritt quickly up court. Dump to Phillips, not there. Freshman to freshman look. Amani Partlow just steps right in front of it.
Looking to play that two-man game again.
James spin, blocked from behind by Allen. It'll be Winton Woods basketball underneath.
Colerain zoning out of bounds.
Evans, three-point off the inbound, not there. Tyra James with long arms, able to reach up and get it. Allen there with the steal. Harper drive, kick, Evans into the corner. White down low, Partlow,
nice.
Can't go, but she'll draw the foul. And Sierra Phillips is picking up their second, and once again, Amani Partlow with great body position.
Yeah,
gets a good look at the basket.
It was just a great entry pass. She caught it with her momentum going towards the basket. Phillips didn't have her right foot. If she's going to play behind her, she's got to have her right foot planted on the outside so she can't get to the baseline if she catches the pass in that position. And she did, and then she got her body out of position.
And Partlow uses every part of the rim, but it goes in.
They're cutting off the baseline just isn't on the person with the ball. You can cut it off on the person catching the ball, too.
With 2 fouls, Phillips will take a seat, and Maddie Stegmuller will be asked to step up for Partlow.
And what you need out of Maddie is just crisp passing in the offense. You're not going to look for her to score much, but you want her to rebound. And early in the game, Phillips got a couple of her own offensive rebounds.
Loose ball, Dominique Harper run to the basket, up 2 points. 8-2 quickly.
I do believe Winton Woods' press is going to give Colerain trouble. Not enough ball
handlers
on the floor.
Knocked it away. Aaron Shear checks in for Amari Allen.
That's going to give Colerain an extra ball handler. It's not just a ball handler, but somebody will be strong with the basketball.
Screen, Courtney. Go. Drop that screen. Drop that screen. Aaron, pop out. Give it to Courtney. Come get it, Courtney. Get up.
So Courtney Merritt brings it up for the Cardinals. Cardinals trying to get something offensively. Kaylee Allen strong to the whole cradle. Shot will not count. They'll call a foul on the floor.
They're going to get the blocking foul on Winton Woods there, but you can see that nice screen by Latimer there. That allowed Kay Allen to get in towards. Actually, that would have been a great spot for Allen to dump it back to Latimer, because when she turned around, she was perfectly posted with nobody on her.
Off the inbound, Kaylee Allen can't connect. Sheer baseline, not there. Rebound to the Warriors. Partlow picked up that foul. Quickly up court, Tyra James give to Partlow off the glass, 2 points. Amani Partlow, 5 points. It's 10-2 Colerain Cardinals. Trail the Winton Woods Warriors.
And we're going to have a timeout by Coach Wallace as he's going to try to design something here for this press. Right now, Winton Woods is kind of having their way with Colerain as they've gotten out to a 10-0 run after Colerain scored the first basket of the game. And right now, they're just doing it with smart ball play, great passing. Winton Woods has shown some very, very skillful passes in the first quarter here on outlook passes and on dump downs. Very unselfish play, and they've done a very good job of getting Amani Partlow the ball down low.
And the Cardinals are struggling on the offensive end. Just 2 points as we're near the 2-minute mark of the first quarter. We saw this past couple games, so the Cardinals just struggling to put points on the board.
Their teams are doing a very good job of taking Kaylee Allen out of the mix. And Kaylee, is trying to get her teammates involved. They've knocked down shots. I mean, I'm not going to sugarcoat what it was. They've had 3 possessions where they've had wide open looks from about 16 feet, and they just haven't knocked them down. We talked about this in the very first game of the season when Colerain went on a run. Dave and I did. Simply put, this game is easy when you make shots. And Colerain's had their shots, they just haven't connected.
It'll be James, Tompkins, Evans, White, and Harvey for the Warriors. Shear, Kaylee Allen, Stegmuller, Merritt, and Latimer for the Colerain Cardinals.
Overload it. Slip.
Merritt down low to Latimer, off the glass, can't go. Stegmuller with the rebound, she'll kick out. Shear driving to the basket off the glass. Won't count because of a traveling violation.
Had to put the ball on the deck before she continued on towards the basket. But Coach Wallace out of the timeout had a strong side set where he had an overload on the left side of the Colerain offense. And had a good look.
James can't finish on the drive. Latimer can't handle the rebound. They'll go out of bounds and remain with the Warriors.
And we're going to replay. And looks like Shear just did touch it as it went on the end line.
And tie up. Nope, we're going to get a foul on the Cardinals. It'll be on Courtney Merritt, her first. Team's fourth.
Jada Love checks back into the basketball game in place of Merritt.
Tyra James off the inbound, no good. Stegmuller had it knocked out of bounds by Yanni Tompkins.
Well, of course, I don't have the camera, excuse me, I shouldn't want to say camera angle, but I didn't have the angle the official did there, but I thought that was off of Stegmuller.
I would have tended to agree. Don't give the look on it either, though. Allen to Shear on the baseline. Gonna kick it back out.
Winton Woods has mixed it up, and now they're playing a little bit of a soft zone. Matching up on the ball.
Allen, drum stop, turnaround, spinning floater, 2 points. 4-10. Or 10-4, depending on your perspective. Crossover, Harvey gives it up to James.
You gotta get that.
3-pointer in and out. It'll be off of the Colerain Cardinals.
Could you draw that out any longer?
I
have a headache now.
I could.
I'm going to ask that you don't. That's a foul.
Will be called for the push.
That was an easy call. Almost as easy as that no call on the last play of the regulation in the JV game, which we won't talk about. I'm sure you did plenty of talking about it.
Harvey inbound, knocked away by Stegmuller. Shear one-on-one with James.
Got to finish that, Aaron.
Can't go. Stegmuller with the putback, 2 points. The Cardinals have cut the lead to 4.
Nice follow by Stegmuller, cleaning up the mess, but showing the hustle to get down the floor to be able to do that.
Tyra James pull up from the elbow, doesn't go. Long rebound. Jada Love lets it go. Winton Woods saved it, but they're out of bounds. It'll be Cardinal basketball as Amaria Allen checks in.
Lauren Harvey had possession of the basketball, but her heel was on the sideline, out of bounds. A little assist on the call by Coach Wallace, as he clearly pointed that out.
Execute! Maddie and Jay find the screen.
Love
Go left, go left.
brings it up court for the Cardinals. Nice catch by Shearer. She's closely guarded
Nice
over
backdoor
the top.
look.
Love can't handle the pass
Gotta get
smoothly.
that out.
They'll have to
Swing it one
reset
more
the
time.
offense.
Hey, Jalen, post up. Jalen, post up. Score,
Jalen
kid.
Latimer in the interior, off the glass, too strong. Stegmuller the rebound, back-to-back offensive rebounds. Maddie Stegmuller and back-to-back putbacks at the buzzer. Tyra James's distance shot is no good. So the Winton Warriors dominate that first quarter, except for the final 2 minutes of play, where the Cardinals climb back and make it a two-point ball game. After
Colerain.
1 quarter of play, it's the Winton Wood Lady Warriors 10, the Lady Cardinals of Colerain 8.
It was a great job by Colerain in that last 2 minutes to go on a 6-0 run, and they did it by just attacking the basket and cleaning up the mess. Good job of offensive rebounding. We talked about rebounding being a key for Colerain in this basketball game, and they got it done definitely on the offensive end. And when we get a chance to look at the first quarter stats, we'll be able to find out exactly what the numbers were on the offensive glass.
A 2-point close ball game, hotly contested, as all 3 games have been so far tonight. JV, freshman, and now varsity. Once again, this is Brandon Lyon alongside Al Gabriel from WeAreColerain.com, and this presentation of Waycross Community Media between the...
I'm disappointed that they didn't have Al Fluffy Gabriel on the screen. I was very disappointed by that.
Get a quick glance at the
Tony
first quarter
Suarez
stats.
is slipping as the season goes on. Each team with 6 offensive rebounds in the first half. Colerain with 1 more defensive rebound to lead the total rebounding margin 10-9.
It'll be Partlow, Evans, James, Harper, White, starting 5 for the Winton Woods Warriors. Love, Kaylee Allen, Shearer, Maddie Stegmuller, and Jare Pride for the Colerain Cardinals.
Each team shooting 28% in the first quarter. Winton Woods, the difference, 100% on 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Colerain is yet to attempt from the charity stripe.
Cardinals in the 2-3 corner, 3-point attempt, no good. A long rebound, Aaron Shearer. So Winton Woods Warriors no good.
Reverse the ball.
Good
Screen
job
it.
sealing off there by
Use it.
Shearer to get that
Oh,
rebound.
yeah.
Kaylee Allen, crossover off the glass, can't
Swing.
finish.
Swing.
Rebound to Stegmuller, and the Cardinals will reset the offense. Love knocked away nearly by Evans. Good recovery,
Nice
Love.
hands. Nice
Both
hands
play
to
by
stick
both
with it.
teams.
Yeah, good. Good, man.
Tyra James just would not let go and kept working it. I like that.
Down
Nice.
low, stay. And almost as she baited her.
Exactly,
Partlow.
and that's why I was saying nice. I could see it.
Partlow with another defensive steal. Shot by Evans, no good. Rebound to Shearer.
You can be baited into making a pass like that and still get it through if you use it on the bounce. But in that situation, I'm not sure it would have been advised to do that anyway.
It's the 3rd steal by Partlow. Down low, Pride, kick out, Love, 3-point shot, no good. Long rebound, Allen with
body
it.
foul.
Rebound, but a foul on Amani Partlow, and that's a big foul. Amani Partlow just picked up her 2nd foul early in the 2nd quarter, and that's really when the Colerain made their run, is when Partlow sat on the bench late in that first
That's
quarter.
her she has 6 of Winton Woods' 10 points and has generally played pretty well.
Inbound,
Nice.
Stegmuller caught the Winton Woods
6
Warriors.
points for Stegmuller.
Caught the Winton Woods Warriors sleeping, and we're all tied up at 10. I think Partlow and the Winton Woods Warriors looking at the bench, maybe thinking there should be a substitution with 2 fouls. Didn't happen. Stegmuller gets an easy look underneath. Tyra James can't connect. Jare Pride rebound, gets it ahead to Kaylee Allen. And we're all tied up at 10.
Here's an interesting stat. Amani Partlow,
Hey, fist wide.
6 points in the first quarter, no rebounds.
But she did have 2 steals and a block.
Yeah, I know.
Roll, Maddie.
Can't be
Roll,
perfect, I
Maddie,
suppose,
roll,
but
Maddie, roll, Maddie, roll.
Love, pick and roll, Amani
Got
Partlow.
Fist.
I don't think that's going to work.
yeah. Oh, somebody's going to have to come and help.
Shear
Job by
with
Shear
another
doing
good
that.
catch.
That's
Shear
2
strong
points.
to the hole, off the glass, in and out. Off of Partlow, Stegmuller with a good positioning, forcing that ball out of bounds. And I'll tell you what, we talked about Maddie Stegmuller having to step up with the 2 fouls in Sierra Phillips. She's done that very well so far tonight. She has 6 points and a bunch of rebounds. So Latimer checks in for the aforementioned Stegmuller.
Right to the middle of the page.
Up top, Kaylee Allen draws James. Stop, shot. That was just thinking she was going to get fouled.
Yeah,
No call.
just try to draw a foul call at that point. I think she'd have been better off just pulling up and shooting the jumper.
Sheer nearly with the steal.
Somebody's
Tyler
gotta
James pull up baseline shot. 2 points. Winton Woods back on top.
Execute.
Sheer lost control, got it back. Strong off the glass, 2 points.
Nice spin move. Shear is definitely a right-handed player. You want to, if you're Winton Woods, you want to try to keep her from putting the ball on the deck to her right, because once she gets her momentum going to the basket, tough to stop.
Back-to-back possessions, too. She's taking advantage of the matchup with Evans.
Yep.
Evans trying to answer, 3-point shot, too strong. James with the rebound, and that was too easy for the Winton Woods Warriors.
And that's the paradox of playing a zone defense. You want to let Winton Woods try to beat you from the arc, but you're going to have to get the rebounds.
And we're getting a reaching foul up top. Dominique Harper trying to steal it from the freshman point guard Love. Unsuccessful. It'll be her first, team's fourth.
I call him like I see him. You know I'm a Colerain homer, but I think that was pretty good defense by Dominique Harper.
Stegmuller back in with
If she
Courtney
slapped
Merritt.
the wrist, I didn't hear it or see it. I thought she ripped her clean, and then on the floor, it's anybody's ball.
Kaylee Allen working off the Latimer screen. Into the corner for Merritt. 3-point shot is up and good. Give the Colerain Cardinals their first lead since it was 2-0, 15-14. Courtney Merritt's 3, the difference right now.
Catch, rotation, splash.
Harper regains control after losing it. In the corner, cross back away. Evans drive to the hoop, spin into trouble. Nicely kicks it out to Harper to save herself.
Good job by Colerain's defense to rotate. I'm not sure they want Stegmuller up top in this alignment, but that's where she is. And she gets a little bit
James
lost on that.
Working. Pull up block by Shear. They'll call the foul. I don't think anyone in the gym wearing red liked that call.
Damn.
It looked like she got just enough.
I think I'm wearing red too. I respectfully disagree, but as you all know, that I can
James
disagree all I
on the
want.
first, ties it up at 15. You keep saying as you know. I don't think anyone knows you're a Colerain fan, except for when you mention it.
I'm a Colerain fan.
And it's good. 16-15 Warriors lead at the 3:50 mark of the first half.
Now Colerain does have ball handlers on the floor here with Shear, Merritt, and Allen, so they should not have much trouble with the press.
And there they break it. Allen to the hole. She doesn't finish. Rebound to Latimer. She'll kick it out. Nice play by Harper to steal it.
Yep.
She's going to go to the hole one-on-one. Harper, no good. And Courtney Merritt will get the foul.
Great play by Dominique Harper to underplay the pass back to Merritt and played it like a defensive back and picked it off and went the other way and drew the contact and goes line to shoot 2.
She won't get 6, but she has an opportunity for 2.
I like our new Waycross broadcast
And she connects.
graphics. You get the entire scoreboard now.
It is the picture of the scoreboard.
I know that.
Yeah.
I'm being facetious.
And Harper 1 and 2.
There's a foul.
And we're going to reach from behind on Tyra James.
Yep. Yeah, I think would be a good idea to help our partners at
The
Waycross.
second on James for the 2 top scorers for the Winton Woods Warriors, Tyra James and Amani Partlow, both have 2 fouls.
I think we could help our partners at Waycross by hosting a telethon to help them raise money for their graphics.
I
and
think
stuff.
us hosting a telethon would not be a help.
step up.
Think we could just beg for cash for him?
Kay, run the baseline.
Said they
Once
take
again,
money.
if you involve us, I don't think they're going to make any money. They might lose. Kaylee Allen, corner three. No good. Latimer tied up with White. Jump ball. Possession arrow favors the Colerain Cardinals.
For those of us who are listening to my incoherent ramblings,
No one's listening to you at this point.
at this point, they will later.
Shear looking to inbound.
We're gonna have
Inbound to Merritt. Baseline jumper. Good. We're knotted up at 17.
I'm gonna go
I'll
back.
tell you what, Merritt has a funky delivery.
It
Comes off
it's
the
a-
hand with an odd roll.
But it's got good rotation and good arc. And like I said in the first quarter, this game is easy when you make shots.
Well, both teams making shots now, tied up at 17 with under 3 minutes to play in the first half. Tyra James strong with a whole kick out, stolen,
Nice
knocked
job,
away.
Colerain. Stay
Still a
on
loose
that.
ball. We're going to get
We're gonna get a timeout, or they call it jump out. They call
Jump
it jump
ball.
ball.
The possession arrow will be with the Winton Woods Warriors, so they'll inbound it underneath their own basket.
Is it Winton Woods Warriors or Lady Warriors? You keep changing up on that. What's that all about?
It's all about alliteration when I'm talking. It's Lady Warriors that breaks. It's Warriors in the moment.
Fair enough.
Down low, part low, turnaround, baby hook, can't go.
That's Colerain's basketball.
Knocked away by White, and it'll be Colerain basketball.
One of the smallest players on the court, Courtney Merritt. That's a prime example of how you block out.
And Shear will
She's
check
got a
out,
body
Jada
on,
Love in.
or maybe not. She, I take that back. That was not a very good block out, but
Was it effective enough?
it was effective enough. You generally don't want your point guard.
Merritt breaking the press. Stegmuller can't go. Merritt gets the rebound.
No
Ball
foul.
is blocked.
Wow.
It'll be Colerain inbound underneath. And I'll
Man.
tell you what,
Kay,
Colerain
take
has
it
the
out.
momentum and they have a
Kay, take it out,
chance
run
to take
three.
the lead before the half.
Yep.
Sprint, Jada.